This is a curious case of a bottle of water. I have intentionally filled this Mirinda with added orange flavor juice with water. Okay. Now, why it is all courtesy to Mirinda. Okay, I am just using Mirinda to give it a new meaning. Okay, I love Mirinda, but I'm not promoting any drinks or any soft drinks or any other drinks, but apart from water itself. So I'm just here to promote what is all about transparency. Okay, I'm here to prove that how transparency can be very important through this bottle of Mirinda, and all courtesy to Mirinda. Okay, apart from that, nothing else. Okay, so Mirinda is a unique bottle. Mirinda is a unique bottle. If you see the letters in Mirinda, Mirinda, if you reshuffle the letters of Mirinda, it becomes Mr. India. It becomes Mr. India. MR, and there are two I's, so INDIA. So it becomes Mr. India. There was a movie of named Mr. India by famous Bollywood actor Anil Kapoor. So Anil Kapoor got hold of a spectacles, and that spectacles gave him the advantage that whenever he used to wear the spectacles, he used to become invisible. So that was the quality of him when he wears the spectacles, that is a special spectacles that made him invisible. What do you mean by invisible? Is not being transparent enough? Is it not invisible? Being transparent is also invisible. Now this Mirinda, who I have derived it as Mr. India. Now this Mr. India bottle of Mirinda, that is the Mr. India bottle, is so transparent that it is invisible. The in between the bottle is invisible. You can see what is lying on the other side. So that is the quality of invisibility. What is the quality of invisibility? There is no any opaqueness, but only transparency. When there is transparency, you can see both sides, on your side and on the other side. So here, see, you can see my fingers moving, so it is almost invisible. So now this Mirinda has made it, as I have termed it, as Mr. India, and the Mr. India as a container of this bottle is invisible, because you can see the water, the bottle is all transparent enough. You can see what is inside and outside, so it becomes invisible. The container is invisible, and what is inside is also invisible. What is inside? Inside is water. What is water? Water has a quality of being transparent. It is having that quality of being colorless. So it is having that quality of fitting into any object and taking that shape. For example, it is taken the shape of a bottle. So it has that capability of taking the shape of any object that it occupies, and it is also colorless, and it is also transparent enough so that you can see what is on the other side. So you can see my fingers here, you can see my fingers here on the other side. So it is almost invisible. Now the two invisibility factors are coming into picture. The container, that is the Mirinda container, is invisible so that I can see what is inside it, and what is inside is also invisible, so I can see through the two mediums, and I can see what is on the other side. So there two things are become transparent enough to show the quality of invisibility. So that is Mr. India. So now Mr. India, who is the Mr. India? Who is transparent enough on the outer side, that is a container, and the inner side, that is is also transparent enough. The Mr. India can be anyone who is transparent enough, inner and outer. What is the meaning? Inner and outer, who is transparent, and who is that Mr. India? Inner and outer. Outer, the body is the outer part. The inner part is the mind and soul. So the mind, body, and soul, when all the three becomes one, they become transparent, inner and outer. Means inside out they become transparent enough, and they get the quality of the real Mr. India, because India is a divine country. God, it's a land of gods and goddesses. It's a land of spiritualism, land of culture, land of so many religions, so many miracles, so many beautiful architectural wonders. It is and that is the quality of Mr. India itself, because it is transparent enough, as though in the inner and the outer becomes one and the same. And there comes the picture of mind, body, and soul becoming one, that is the inner and outer becomes transparent. And when it is transparency comes in all the work, there is no room for any error, or no room for any corruption, or there is no any room for functioning of the system itself. Now wherever you see there is a question of transparency, because the work there is doing are all not transparent. There is a big question mark on transparency, and it is very difficult to maintain transparency in works related to the government authorities or the private authorities, because there comes the selfish needs wherever this works goes on. So please, as Mr. India suggests, that is Mirinda or Mr. India suggests, be transparent enough, inside out, the three in one, make it one. The mind, body, and soul, make it so transparent that you'll feel that your selfish needs will disappear, and your diligent quality works, assuring transparency in every step of your work, will come out, and it will ensure quality, and all the works which are of very high standards. And this will ensure that the people are benefited, the poor people are benefited, the common man is benefited, and the overall India itself, the India and the globe and the mother earth itself is benefited by your transparency. That is Mr. India. And Mr. India today has suggested that how to become transparent. And in this transparency, if you see the inner is the water, and water is nothing but life itself. The life that is which is full of transparency, the life of water, which is the water is life. So life is equal to water. When life itself is transparent enough, our duties, our all steps of we take in the progress of our nation, the transparency, if it works efficiently, then everything is rest assured. So be the Mr. India for India and the Mother Earth. Thank you.